All right. Happy day, and welcome to Wake Up and Win Morning Podcast powered by CTR Media Network. I am your host, Dr. Tina J. Ramsey, and this podcast is all about fueling your mind with a positive mindset. We're going to give you things to elevate your business, podcast, TV show, or just inspire you to take action daily to make your life better. Each episode includes powerful insight, simple actionable strategies, a quote, a Bible verse, and a call to action to help you achieve your level of success. So we deep dive, I'm not going to say deep dive, but we dive into various different topics to help you work through your day and be able to pull these strategies and tips in order to make the life that you know that you deserve to have. On that note, today we're going to be speaking about becoming unstoppable, how to play the long game and win for life. But before we jump into today's topic, you know how we do. We want you to go ahead and smash that like button. Hit that notification bell, drop a comment in the comment section, share this video out with at least 1 to 5 people. And if you're on a platform where you can subscribe, follow, or connect, go ahead and connect, subscribe, and follow us on CTR Media Network. So let's go ahead and jump into this topic today. So, how can you become unstoppable? How can you play the long game and not the short game, right? And so let's go ahead and deep dive and get into this conversation on how you can be successful. Okay, the thing is that success isn't just about you winning today. You need to develop an action plan where it is the long game, not the short game. It's about winning for the lifetime or your lifetime. The most successful people play the long game and keep evolving over time. So you have to develop the mindset to know that you cannot remain the same if you want to consistently, go level up. You have to evolve. So let me go ahead and jump into the 5 tips that I'm going to leave with you guys today. Of course, there's many more, but we're just going to talk about 5 this morning. Number one, you need to think beyond the quick win. There are certain things in life that is relatively easy for us to win on. I'm talking about, you do it and then instant gratification. But I need you to think beyond the quick wins. I need you to build a strategy that lasts beyond the quick win. Okay, so what is it that you can do that you can win on, but also as you stretch it out through your life, you can consistently win with it by consistently building, evolving, sharing, and being supportive, and as well as helping other people win. For me, the best measure of success is not necessarily always wrapped up in what I do. I equate my success on what I can do for other people and how I, with God's help, were able to help them do X, Y, Z. And then based upon that, they was able to receive the result that they wanted to accomplish by me helping them solve a problem. Okay. So whatever it is that you want to do. Number 2, you need to invest in your personal growth daily. The best investment that you need to make is you. Okay. I know that we have so many different things that we can invest in, and some of them you should, some of them that you shouldn't. But the one thing that you should always invest in is yourself. So, how does personal growth and development look? So, maybe you need affirmations or Bible scriptures, or maybe you need mentorship, coaching, or be a part of a community that consistently just inspire you and motivate you to be your better self. Maybe it's being in a clubhouse room every single morning listening to people, or in a Facebook group that's very encouraging. Whatever the case may be, you need to make sure that you invest in your personal growth daily. Do something to feed your mind, feed your heart, feed your life with positivity. Even if you're in the midst of turmoil, meaning you may feel like your life is just falling apart, but what is it that you could do in order to pull yourself back together? Think about that. what you personally need in order for you to grow daily. And then you make sure you implement some of that every single day. The next thing you need to do is stay adaptable. The ability to pivot will keep you in the winning space, will keep you successful and winning. You can never get comfortable with what you're doing and how you do it, the methodologies of how you do things, because every industry, everything in life consistently evolve and expand. So if you are a person who say, I'm going to do it this way and I'm never going to change, then your success is going to end with that particular era that you're in, okay? Because it's never going to stay the same. Think about how it was with radio. People used to just listen to radio on a radio, or you. But now we listen to it on podcast shows. We get download an app and we can listen to radio stations, we can listen to podcast stations, we can watch television from the palm of our hand. So just think about if you was determined that the only way that you was going to watch television is in your home on a standard television, you'll be missing out on everything else that's offered, right? So you need to know and understand that you need to stay adaptable so that you can pivot. And that's in your real life as well as for business as well. Number four, you need to develop habits of relentless learning. Yes, I know you're trying to think about all the things that you have to do in a day, but you also need to add in something that you are learning, something new every day. So it don't necessarily mean that you have to read every day. Maybe it's something that you can watch, or maybe it's something that you can listen to, or maybe it's just the people who you choose to surround yourself with. I choose to surround myself with some of the top minds in the industry of homeschooling and the industry of visibility, media. Why is because I understand that I don't know everything. I understand that in order for me to continuously grow from level to level, glory to glory, I have to be around people that are not on my level, that is above me. Okay? I have a lot of people that's around me that is below me on the level that I am. And I say below in the sense of they are trying to achieve or they're just starting out. And so they look up to me to help them be able to do certain things. Okay. But then I know that I don't know everything. I understand that in order for me to be in the long game and to win in life and business, I cannot get comfortable and I have to surround myself with people who know more than me. I have to be in rooms where I don't know anything, where I have to be a student. I have to become a sponge and learn. Okay. And so once you understand that you have to develop a habit of learning every day of your life and expanding your knowledge, you are developing the skills to play this long game called winning in life in all your areas. Number five, you need to give back and leave a legacy. One of the biggest things that you should always do and never forget that no matter how high you become or how many levels you grow on, or glory to glory, whatever the case may be, you need to always remember that you always need to have a place where you are giving back. Every year we have certain things, a certain amount of money, a certain amount of time, a certain amount of effort that we give back to the community, as myself personally and as a business. Why is that important? Because you need to never forget where you came from. You need to never forget the people who may not, because I used to live in the projects. You need to never forget where you came from, the people who are still there in the projects, the people who are still there in low income housing who may be struggling. You need to never forget, because just like you was able to get out, it's other people that want to be able to rise up and be able to have a better life for themselves and their families. But how can they do that? We have to never forget and go back into the community. We need to go out and teach. We need to go out and share information. We need to provide resources. We need to provide access so that they can get help as well. One thing that has helped me so much is that we always in our business action plan have something set aside for others: time, effort, training, services, and we have a certain amount every year that we do that. And giving back, it leaves a legacy, but also it leaves a lasting impact. So you're just not known for just the services that you bring, but you're known because of the humanity that you bring. Okay? And that's the highest level of success, is being able to help individuals that not only can invest in your business, but most importantly, helping individuals within boundaries, because you have to have different levels that you do stuff, but helping people who can't help you back. And then seeing them being grateful and thankful, and seeing them being able to pay it forward. Anytime I help someone and it's a service that I normally charge for, but God moved me to do something different, they say, well, what can I do for you? I said, listen, I want you to pay it forward. If it's another business owner or another person that comes to you after you build your business up, after you do what you need to do, and they need help, I want you, even if you charge a fee, if you're moved to do it, I need you to do the same thing that I did for you, do it for someone else, so that the circle will keep going. You should never build, scale, and grow without thinking about others. Okay? And so it's just the circle of life. So let me give you a quote from Peter. He said, the best way to predict the future is to create it. So many times we think we have to wait for the perfect opportunity, right? Well, I'm here to tell you there's no perfect opportunity. The best opportunity that you have right now is to create the life that you want. So what is it that you want to create? What kind of life you want to have for yourself? What type of business you want to have for yourself? What type of podcast or TV show you want to create? Or what kind of expansion you want for your show? You have to invest, you have to seek out so that you can create the narrative that you want for your life. You are the author of your life. Don't allow someone else to write your chapters. You write the chapters in your book of life. You decide what's going to be put in the book versus what you're going to omit from the book. Meaning, you make the changes in your life that you want to see become in your life, right? I don't care about how you was born, where you was born at. I don't care about the trauma that you experienced. You know why I don't care? Because that don't define you. Many times we use the traumatic experiences, the situations that we went through, to be paralyzing to the fact that we do not move forward. Yes, I don't like that it happened to you. Some traumatic things happened to me, but I don't allow those traumatic instances to stop me anymore from moving forward on what I have to do when I understand my assignment. Okay. And I don't want you to feel like you're not good enough because of what you went through, or maybe you don't have a certain level of education that you feel you should have before you can move forward. Listen, you're good enough just the way you are. Move forward, because there are a group of people on this earth that are assigned to you, that they need you. You just need to step forward and start doing what you're supposed to do. In Proverbs 13:22, it says, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children. So think about it. As a parent, if you are a parent, we want to make our children life better than what our life was. We don't want them to have the challenges or the struggles that we may have experienced. So therefore, if we are business owners, even if you work a traditional 9 to 5 job, we do things in order to make life better. If you work a regular job, you might have 401k, a IRA, you might have stocks and bonds, you might have some stock. All right. All of these things we do in order to leave a legacy for our children and our family, right? The same thing if you're an entrepreneur. We have things set up in a trust. We do various different things in order to protect the legacy so that it can carry on even when we're no longer here. So, a good man or woman, we leave an inheritance for our children. And if you don't have any children, of course, you might be that honorary auntie, and you might have some godchildren. You want to leave something for them, right? Okay, so who is it that you want to leave something to? You may even have an organization that maybe help you or that you feel very strong, close to, and you want to leave them something so that they can keep their work going, because maybe you're a regular contributor to their nonprofit organization and you want to make sure that even when you're not here, that they're going to still be able to get the funding that they need in order to continue their work. So whether you have children or not, think about what legacy and who you want to help when you're no longer here, as well as when you are here right now. So, what I want you to do on today, I want you to think about your life. I want you to become unstoppable. Don't allow your past to stop you. Don't allow your current situation to distract you off of your goal, off of your purpose. I need you to develop the mindset on how to play the long game. We Short wins are good, but the thing that keep you in the game is the long wins. The long wins to help you win this thing called life, win entrepreneurship, whatever you touch your hands on, whatever you have your mind on, you will win. Okay? I need you to understand that we control it. We control everything. Our mind is one of the smallest um organs in our body, but yet it holds a lot of power in the fact that it can shift our complete health. It can shift our complete way of feeling. And so we need to really tap into our mind to make sure that we shift our mindset. I know it's not easy all the time, but I need you on today to invest in yourself and to play the long game. And so download the CTR Media Network app today so that you can build lasting success. And success means different things to different people. So whatever success means to you, I want you to work towards that. I want you to have your happy place. I want you to enjoy living. I want you to be the best version of yourself. Download the app and you will see a variety of different shows, different workshops, different courses that are designed to help you win. Normally, these courses have a fee attached to them, but for right now, we're allowing you to be able to learn how to work CapCut, learn how to start a podcast from scratch for absolutely free. Now, normally it's a fee, so take advantage of all of these opportunities that's before you, because no more complaining. The reason why we are allowing it for free for a limited time is because this is one way in which I'm giving back. That we're giving back I'm giving back as an individual because it's my intellectual property, but also that I'm giving away as a business as well for a period of time. I'm teaching you how to start a podcast from scratch for free. Okay? This is what I teach our amazing podcasters and TV hosts. The reason why is because I had so many people using the excuse about money. The reason why I can't move or do something because I don't have the money. I want to start a podcast. I want to do a TV show. I want to start a business, but I can't do it because of money. True, on certain things you do need money, but it's some things that you can start right now that do not involve you having to have money in order to start it. You do not need money to start a podcast or streaming a TV show online, or you do not need money to start that. You can start with StreamYard with a free account, or you can just start recording from your cell phone. When I first started my podcast, I started with my cell phone, and guess what I'm doing? I'm using my cell phone right now. I need you to understand that you're holding yourself back. It's not your circumstances, it's you. Right now, you have everything that you need. Just like, say, for example, you say, well, you need a website, right? And websites can range anywhere between 500, 3,500 per website if you independently getting it done. But if you are using apps and stuff, it could be relatively cheaper, around about 50 to $100 a month, depending upon which platform you use. And I plan to do a video breakdown of different apps and stuff that you can use that are premium quality, but for a fraction of the cost. On CTR Media Network app. You'll be able to watch it on the app when you download it. But anyway, what I need you to understand is that this is your season. Don't be confused. Don't be misled. This is your season. I know the world and circumstances look a very, don't look as good. It don't look as favorable. But I need you to understand that this is your season. We have Carol in the building. She said, praying for the family and for you, my dearest sister, because I know you and how your heart is set up. You are one of the kindest people I know. God got you, sis. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And the same to you. So I want you guys to start walking in your purpose. And also one thing that I never thought about when I'm a parent now, but I'm talking when my children was younger because I wasn't in the environment that could expand my brain like this. I need you to not only think about the education that your children need, I need you to think about the things that they're not being taught. I need you to allow them to tap into their full potential. Yes, they have to do the basic subjects, but I also know that dreams are usually stifled at a young age. So, what is it that you see that your children are naturally good at that bring a smile on their face, that bring them joy? Figure out what that is, help them be able to master that and build it if that's something that they want to do, and they can flip that into a business. Literally, you start your child a bank account now. You start your child a bank account now. um it's so much can I mean, you can create your child to be the first millionaire by the time they're 35 years old if you start them a bank account now and learn how to do different things with investment for your children. I didn't know that when my children were smaller. Because had I known that, it would be a different situation for my children, right? So knowledge is power, but having the knowledge is not all what it takes. It's the execution of it once you receive the knowledge. Because right now we receive a lot of knowledge, but are we using it? Are we executing it? Or just we using it as just be a little warm, fuzzy feeling? I need you guys to start working. I need you to start. Hello, Latrell. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need you guys to keep going. This is the long game. This is the legacy game. This is how you win for life and business on every and anything that you touch. You are unstoppable. Don't you allow anyone to stop you from walking into your purpose and maintaining it. Because sometimes we'll start it, but we'll stop. This is the season that I declare and decree that you are not going to allow yourself to stop what you're doing. You're going to keep going even when it's not easy. You're going to make a way when you feel like it's no way. You're going to rely on God to help you be able to go from level to level to glory. You're going to connect and build around like-minded people who want to see you win, who are not in competition with you secretly, but is helping you in order to level up. Ones who are not jealous of you, to seeing you shine. People who you can be around that are not trying to dim your light, but trying to put a light on what you are doing, and you are doing the same for them. You are in the season where it is a win-win situation. It is not a win and lose. No, ma'am, no, sir. This is a win-win season for you. You are in the season that you are only going to win. Okay? I need you to believe it, and I need you to walk through it. I don't know who need to hear that this morning, but listen, this is your season. So on that note, you guys have a great, amazing rest of your day on this Thursday, and I will talk to you guys on tomorrow with another timely topic. And make sure that no matter what comes your way today, that you are going to control your environment and your atmosphere. You are going to be positive. You are going to improve at least 1% every single day. 1%, that's the goal. 1% every single day, you are going to improve yourself and improve what you do. Okay? Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.
Here's why you need to tune in right now. With CTR Media Network, you can transform your knowledge into a fully produced TV show. Imagine your content streaming on platforms like Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, and Amazon Fire TV, reaching over 350 million households in 140 countries. We take care of everything, from managing your ready-to-go content to global distribution. And it's not just any content, it's edutainment, a perfect blend of education and entertainment that keeps viewers coming back for more. You'll join a vibrant community of thought leaders, podcasters, and educators, all sharing a passion for impactful content and global reach. Plus, with our app available on Google Play and the App Store, your show will be accessible to millions more, ready to shine on the global stage. Let's get you started. Schedule a 15-minute call with us today and turn your idea into a TV sensation. Reply to this video by saying, "I want to learn more." Don't wait, your audience is out there waiting.